Hey beauties, what is up? How are you? Welcome to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Kiana and I make all kinds of makeup and lifestyle content. So if that's something you would like to see, just stay tuned. And if you want to see how I got this gorgeous Euphoria look, keep watching. So I'm going to be starting off with the Maybelline Master Prime and Hydrate and Smooth. This video is going to be kind of like a first impressions on almost everything. I really just wanted to try different things. Long time no see, right? Where have I been? This past year, I've really been working on elevating my life, working really hard to heal from certain things like I'm not really ready to talk about yet, but we'll get there. Being unapologetically me and really just trying to start fresh. We actually moved. We moved to a different town and honestly, like, we could not be happier. Sometimes, you know, that's just all you need is a relocation and to separate yourself from the previous life, or you know, just certain people, put as much distance between yourself and them, you know, those kind of people that just like suck the life out of you. That honestly has been one of the best decisions that we've made so far. So I'm gonna let that settle a little bit, and I actually want to try a different technique. I know it's a little crazy, but I wanted to try to apply concealer first and then foundation. I've seen different people try it and it's worked for them, so it's just, you know, something new I want to try. So I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. This is in the shade Porcelain. I am honestly so proud of the people that my husband and I have turned into. Buying a home before 30 was actually one of our goals, and we actually hit it, so I'm very, very proud of us. Honestly, like, God is amazing, and hard work really does pay off. Like, I know it's cheesy to say, but it really does. Also, right after we moved in, we were able to pay off our vehicle, so that was like another goal that we checked off the list, and honestly, like, I'm just so proud of us. We've both been working on ourselves and healing from our past traumas and just becoming better people all around. Okay, I'm really loving this concealer so far. This is a win. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with foundation. I'm gonna go in with this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation, and I am in the shade Pale. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your bottle, shake your bottle. I'm just gonna be putting it on my sponge and then applying it to my face. Ooh, this might be a little too light. Ooh, I was not expecting that to be so light. Oh my goodness. I did color match on Ulta's website, but I don't know. Might be a little too light. Do y'all hear my cat under the door? Oh my god. So we added another member to our fur family. She used to be a stray, and I guess you could say rescued her. Her name is Angel. She's a little tiny thing. She's a chocolate Siamese, and she just came up to me one day on the porch needing some love, and I was honestly thinking about getting a cat at that time. My husband was so against it. He was like, no, I never liked cats, blah blah blah. He loves this damn cat. He loves her so much. It's hilarious. But anyway, I decided to name her Angel because that's just what she is, and I honestly feel like she came to me in the right time. Like, honestly, it's weird to say, but I believe like she was sent to me, because She came to me like right at the butt end of my healing from a certain situation, and it was just like something, like a soul I needed. It's really hard to explain, but anyway, whenever she came up to me, I noticed she had a wound on her neck. So I brought her in, gave her a bath and everything. By the way, I'm loving this foundation so far. It's really pretty. I gave her a bath, and I noticed that it was a bite mark on her neck, and it went up all around her face too. And not only was she bitten on the neck, but her eye was really messed up. And to this day, I honestly believe like she's half blind in that one eye. Like she can still see, but like not to the full potential of that one eye. So I call it like her little Nemo fin, her little special eye. But she's just the sweetest thing. Anyway, I nursed her back to health, and at first, I didn't think that our dogs were gonna get along with her. I thought they were gonna try to eat her. But, you know, we slowly introduced her to them, and they're like best friends now. It's so weird. Like, you know, when people come over, they're like, oh my gosh, your dogs don't try to eat her? And I was like, well, at first I thought, but everything's okay. Which, thank God, because I've always wanted a cat. I love all animals, honestly. We have not actually met our neighbors yet. I feel so horrible. We've lived here since December 1st, and we just haven't had time. We've been so busy, but we do have a Facebook group, and we introduced ourselves on there, and oh my gosh, our neighborhood is just, everybody's so nice and welcoming. It's definitely a change, because where we're from, people aren't that nice. Like, there's always a motive with stuff, and we just weren't safe where we were. So it's definitely a refreshing feeling to be so welcomed into a neighborhood with such amazing people. And it's really cool because there are so many people in this community. So basically, if you need help with anything, you're gonna be able to find help, because literally we have electricians, carpenters, people that do shirts, cups, like there's all kinds of people in this community, and I'm so grateful for that. That it's kind of like a little small town out here, which, I mean, we're not in a small town by any means, but we basically moved to suburbia, and it's got its own like community out here, and we're just so excited because they also are planning on building a school out here, which is really cool because we are planning to have kids sometime in the next few years. We are actually a street over from a park, which is amazing. That means our friends with kids can bring their kids, and we can take them to the park, have all kinds of fun, you know, and then the house is just like literally right down the street. So that's really awesome. We actually had our family over for the holidays, and oh my god, that was so much fun. I was so grateful to have everybody here, because we finally have enough room for everybody, because where we lived in a single wide trailer, and we didn't really have any room for anybody to come. Everybody was like squished, and we didn't really, like, we had a kitchen table, but it wasn't like, we had a lot of dinner trays, we'll just say that. But it was just so exciting, and it was like so surreal because we have a freaking fireplace. Like, what? It's crazy, like, that is just possible for people that are our age. You know, I basically grew up in trailer homes my entire life, so it was just a very surreal moment for me. My husband too. Sometimes I just wake up, actually every day I wake up and I'm just like, is this really my life? Is this really happening? Like, it's crazy. But anyway, I will insert a picture of my beautiful home. It's very, very spacious, which we are so, so grateful for. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's got a big backyard for the fur babies to play and eventually our kids. We really wanted something that we could grow into and we could raise our family in. So that's why we decided on a 4-bedroom. Okay, that was actually a good shade match. I thought it was gonna be too light, but it's actually pretty spot on. I think putting on the concealer first was kind of a mistake because it's starting to break up a little bit. So maybe it just depends on the kind of concealer that you use. I'm not sure. That did not work for me. That's okay. That's what life is all about, trial and error. You gotta try. So I was thinking about taking some professional makeup classes because, I mean, I'm not a professional whatsoever. And it never hurts to, like, learn more, you know what I mean? I feel like that goes with everything in life. You should always be teachable, no matter what. Like, you should always be willing to learn. Because, you know, life is short. Why not learn all that you can while we're here, you know? Okay, so right away, this foundation is not full coverage, I would say. I would say it's medium. I mean, you could probably build it up, but I would definitely say it's not full coverage. I like to cover up all of my freckles, and it's like barely doing that, which is, I mean, it's fine. I'm just a full coverage girl, but I'm kind of liking this natural finish. It's not like drying at all. I have really dry skin, so that's really cool. I like that. So to set my under eyes, I'm going to be using a little bit of this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. It's my first time using this, so I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not, hopefully. Wow, that's actually really nice. I like that a lot. I can see why it's so popular. Okay, so I just went ahead and set my entire face with it because it's gorgeous. And it doesn't hurt that it adds a little bit more coverage, which I'm loving. I'm not really seeing it cake up at all, which is a good sign. So moving on to brows, I'm going to be using this Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5. So I always like to start on the bottom. I'll make my outline. And then after that, I'll kind of like take it a little bit further because I like my brow to have like a sharp point at the end. And then I'll spoolie it through. All right, we are back. And these brows are definitely not perfect, but I'm feeling them, so it's okay. Makeup has no rules. If you are feeling yourself, get it. Get it. Because, I mean, why not? Everybody deserves to feel great about themselves, you know? Okay, so the eye look that I'm going to be doing today is actually inspired by Euphoria. And can we talk about the show? I mean, gosh, this show is just so amazing to me. It's a little tough to get through, I will be honest, if you're like me and you've loved addicts in the past. It's like, it can be triggering sometimes. Like, honestly, my anxiety with the show is like through the roof. But at the same time, it's such a good show because it talks about all kinds of taboo things that we were brought up not to talk about. And I honestly feel like that's why most of us are having such a hard time in adulthood now, is because like we were shunned for speaking about things that happen every single day. And it's like, why not? Why can't we talk about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is everybody so caught up in image and worrying about like what everyone will think or what will I look like to everybody? Like, who cares? As long as like you're good, that's all that should matter. You know what I mean? But I know it's not for everybody, the show. I mean, it's not for everybody, which I get, but at the same time, that's the reason why I love it, because it talks about things that are so taboo and controversial, but honestly, like, everybody our age goes through, and teenagers even nowadays, let's be real, it's been going on for a while, you know what I'm saying, like forever. It just wasn't talked about. Their fashion, let's talk about that. Oh my gosh, it's chef's kiss. It's amazing. The makeup is great. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to be going in with this palette that I bought off Amazon. It's from 𝗣𝗿𝗂𝗱𝘂𝗰𝘁𝘀 and it's called Meet Your Match Color Board. It's got all colors of the rainbow. So I think we're going to be starting off with this light purple shade right here in the crease as a transition color. All right, we are back with shadow shields and looking a little bit crazy. I feel like those racehorses that have like the blinders. I have just a fluffy brush and I'm gonna put that right here in the crease just as a transition color. I'm gonna be placing the color on and then I'll blend. We're really hoping to introduce ourselves to our neighbors sometime in the very near future. Life just gets so crazy, you know? Everybody gets so busy. I really hope that we have nice neighbors. Could you imagine? Oh my god. We actually have met one couple that lives like right next to us. They caught us whenever we were moving in the first night. Like the first night that we closed, we brought some boxes and they had caught us outside, and they're really nice people. They came up to us and they're like, hey, we're so and so. I'm really excited because I mean, they are nice people. We just haven't really talked to them much since that night. I mean, I'm not rude, I'll say like hi, you know, but I'm a little shy, you know, because like I said, where we're from, like, people aren't that friendly, so it's kind of like, it's kind of scary, especially since we live in a new town, you know. It's a little intimidating at first. So next, I'm gonna be deepening the crease with this dark purple in the palette. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this right here, kind of making a wing right here, and then I'm gonna take it in just a tad so we can add depth to the look. The shirt that I have on is actually from Walmart. I love affordable fashion. I feel like if you can get it for cheaper, why not just do it? I've actually put myself on a little diet. I'm not going on any specific diet. What I'm doing is, instead of eating like salt and sodium all day, I will replace it with healthier choices. So like fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. I will have 1 cup of coffee in the morning and the rest of the day drink water. Cheating just a little bit. I need a little bit of help because I haven't dieted in so long. So I've been taking 𝗍𝗪𝗃 pills, and I know they're not good for you, but hey, I'm trying something new. So, how do we like how this last season of Euphoria ended? Are you guys as frustrated as I am? I know I was pretty frustrated. Only because I had read that the next season won't be until 2024. Which, I mean, I get, like, you need time to put the show together and edit and stuff like that, but come on, 2024? Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? So, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease. Just like my other tutorials before, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place that concealer on the lid and then look up, that way it stamps, and then I'm gonna clean it up with the brush. It is so different filming here in this new house because where we were at, our neighbors had roosters, so I had to kind of figure out a schedule to like film around the roosters, because no matter what I did, you could always hear them in the background, and sometimes they were really, really loud, and it was so annoying. Another reason why I'm so glad that we moved, because our quality of sleep over there was just not, it was not it. I remember like the first week we were here, I just like woke up almost in tears because I was so happy that I was getting such good sleep. I was like, is this what peace feels like? Oh my gosh. I really love these eyeshadows. They're so pigmented and so smooth to blend out. So now for the lid color, I'm gonna be going in with this pastel purple. Oh, this purple is just so gorgeous. I feel like this look needs a TikTok. By the way, I do have a TikTok. If you guys wanna come say hi, I'll put my screen name right here for all of my socials. I'm gonna go in with this pink shade, and I'm gonna take that and put it in the inner corner, or close to the inner third of my eye, I mean. For eyeliner, I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in the shade Lavender Crown. I'm just gonna be putting that on a liner brush and using that as a liner. Like I said before, makeup has no rules. You can literally like go full-blown artist. I mean, that's why they call them makeup artists, because it is a form of art. For the under eyes, I kind of want to do the glitter tears. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that pastel purple that we had earlier that we put on the lid. I think I'm gonna outline the tears with that color. Since it's a lighter color, you don't want to outline with a darker color, because you know what, if you make a mistake, if you go over it, then it's just gonna smear and it's gonna be a hot mess. So we're gonna go in with a lighter color. I'm gonna kind of outline, and then we'll put the glitter on top. Going back to Euphoria topic, what do you guys think of the music? I personally got so excited when I learned that Zendaya was on the soundtrack. I was like, yes, give us some more music. I was such a big fan of her music. I mean, I'm a big fan of her anyway. I love like everything she does. And she's just honestly a really great person. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over it a little bit with that pink color that we have in the inner corner, and then I'll put glitter on top of it because I want it to be shimmery too. We still want to keep the shape of the tears. So just kind of like dab it on there. Don't blend. I know that's weird to say. It feels weird to say don't blend, but you don't want to blend this part. I probably should have done my contour and blush before I started this lower lash line, but that's okay. We will work around it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add the glitter on top. I'm gonna be using this glitter right here that's next to all those colors that we just used. Okay, so this is a pressed glitter, so it already has like a good formula. It's already got like stickiness to it, so I'm not gonna use glitter glue for these glitter tears. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place them right here on this big part first, and then I'll drag it down. Well, not drag it, place it. You don't want to drag because that'll mess up the shadow that we laid down. For the tears, you definitely do not want them to be like uniform, so make sure whatever you are doing to one eye you don't do to the other when it comes to the glitter tears, because you want it to look like real tears. As you can tell, they're totally different. This side's a little heavier than that side. Now we can move on to contour. I strongly suggest, if you're gonna recreate this look, that you do contour before you do the eyes, because obviously I'm gonna have to work really hard to go around that glitter, and hopefully it doesn't smear all over my face. I'm going to be using the Iconic London bronzer in the shade Light. So I'm going to be taking this City Color Be Matte Blush palette. I'm going to be mixing these two outside colors. Okay, very carefully. Do not smudge the masterpiece. I'm just going to dab and see if that works. Okay, it's working. It's working. Be very careful. For highlight, I'm going to be going in with this Pretty Vulgar Shimmering Swan. I'm very thankful too for central air. Like, oh my gosh. In the trailer that we lived in, the air conditioner didn't really work, so we used window units, and oh my gosh, they were so loud. Like, I hated it because we had to have the TV up so loud to even hear it. My thing was safety too. Like, how the hell am I gonna have the TV up that high and still hear like what's going on outside? Next, we are going on with the jewels. I'm gonna be using this sheet that I got from Walmart from No Boundaries. For lashes, I'm going to be doing this mascara, the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot, and then on the bottom lashes, I'm going to be using this Bad Girl Bang by Benefit. For falsies, I'm going to be using the Ardell 8D lashes. When I saw these in Ulta, I just had to snatch them. They look so beautiful, and they have like this really fluffy effect. So, perfect for this look. Alright guys, we are back with lashes, and I went ahead and put an extra jewel on the bottom. I think it gives it just like an extra kick. We are going to go in with the lips, and for that I'm going to be going in with the same Wet n Wild lipstick that we used for the eyeliner. And to top that off, I'm going to be using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Sydney. So I put it in the center to kind of give it like an ombre look. Then I'm mixing it together like this. I just need to add setting spray. This is the Maven Beauty Rosewater Setting Spray. You know, we're extra on this channel, so. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you did, please give me a like. Comment down below what else you guys would love to see from me. I definitely will have all of the products that I used linked down below. That way if you want to create this look, you can. You don't have to use any of the products that I use. Definitely use whatever you have. But if you like these kind of videos, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Bye.